Alright, howdy friends, welcome back to the table. This is Lord of the Rings strategy battle game, The Mines of Moria. Something I purchased a few weeks back. Check the previous video for the unboxing of that. We've got the tomb in question here, the well, trapdoor here, a trapdoor here, the fellowship, the hobbits back here, goblins, and we do have off camera 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 14. Yeah, more goblins. And a cave troll that will be making their appearance. The candles were not included in the box set. I've added those for your enhanced pleasure. Alright, so let's read through some of this, and hopefully I don't go blind, because it's fairly dark, and as I've tried to set the mood. The Fellowship find and this is again scenario 4, Battle in Balin's tomb. The Fellowship find a stone chamber where Gimli's cousin Balin met his tragic fate. Their grief is interrupted by the booming of drums and the arrival of yet more goblins, this time with a monstrous cave troll. Can the heroes survive? Well, we'll find out. Starting positions, I've done so according more or less to the rules. And I've already gone over the forces. Winning the game, the good player wins if the Fellowship slays the cave troll. The evil player wins if any 4 members of the Fellowship are killed. There is another version of this game. It's cheaper in price and cheaper in production. Edition, that's not to say is necessarily bad, just more simplistic and cheaper. And I think in that version, it's Frodo who needs to stay alive. So if he dies, the evil side wins. But in this one, we need to, as it says, keep all 4 members of the Fellowship alive. And I wholeheartedly agree with that. The game ends as soon as one player completes their objective. The good player wins if the Fellowship slays the cave troll. Really, that's it? What if we slay no goblins? But as long as we slay the cave troll? Okay, priority phase. The Fellowship are ready for the goblins to break through the doorway and have priority in this scenario as normal. Each turn after the first, it is important for both players to pay particular attention to the dice rolls for priority. In this scenario, the cave troll arrives in the first turn that the priority roll is a tie. The troll appears at the end of the turn, so to help you remember, it's a good idea to place the model ready beside the doorway but off the gaming area. In the end phase, the troll can be placed on the table. Alright, so it goes into priority phase and then followed by the move phase, shoot phase, fight phase, end phase again. I have not played any Lord of the Rings strategy battle game stuff, so let's see how well I can negotiate the rules here. Priority phase is a simple roll-off. At least that's my understanding. Dice would be a helpful thing. So if we go purple for the Fellowship and let's do black. Oh, I guess that's blue, but it looks black in this light. For the forces of evil, and see what we get. We did not get a tie, but we did get a 5 for the Fellowship and a 6 for the forces of evil. So first phase is the move phase. I've hacked apart some movement sticks from these sticks I got here to measure movement. I considered using straight tile to tile movement, but then you've got your diagonal problem, and the tiles don't exactly measure up to what the specified measuring distance are for the game. So we've got smallest stick I believe is 4 inches. That's Hobbit movement. I believe 5 inches for the goblins, 6 inches for the rest of the Fellowship and the cave troll. And then ranges for the ranged fire, we have a 12-inch stick here. 2 of these would be for the range for the elf bow. Pretty much anything in the play area, so I don't even know that I need to measure that. However, for the goblins with bows, it's 18 inches, so this would be this stick and a 6-inch stick for their range. So I may have to measure that. Alright, there's our breakdown of that. Shoot phase. Shoot phase works as described in scenario 1. Remember that no model may shoot into combat. I don't know that I remembered that, but thank you for reminding me. So roll attacks, shoot, range. Alright, so who do we have on here that has a bow? We have this gentleman here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got 5 here that can shoot. How do we shoot? Well, let's see. We've got fight phase, end phase, move phase, shoot phase. Good shooting. Let's see. Choose a target, roll a hit, roll to win. There you go. Choose a target. I think everybody is within range here. Yes. Let's do it this way. Definitely, and definitely everybody within range. So don't know that we'll need to be rolling for ranges on bows. Choose a target. Let's start left to right. Let's go with this guy here. And let's just fire him straight across at, who is that? That is that Aragorn? I should know this. That is Aragorn, yes. Legolas and, of course, Gandalf, Gimli, and the other one. Boromir, thank you, Boromir. Alright. Roll to hit, let's roll to hit. Evil shooting, here we go. His shoot value is 5 plus, meaning that a roll to hit of 5 or 6 will strike his target. So let's roll for him. 5 or 6, no, that's a miss. He's done. These two here. 5 or 6 on him, no. 5 or 6 on the next one, no. Goblin here, 5 or 6, no. Been all 4s almost. And finally this guy here, surely he gets a hit. And yeah, we got a hit. There's a 5 there. What do we do with that 5? We'll strike the target. Evil shooting, shooting, roll a hit, roll a wound. If the shot hits, then make a roll to wound. Goblin bows have a strength of 2. Compare this to the defense of the target using the wound chart. What is our target's defense? Well, who's he firing at? He's firing at Boromir? Is that Boromir? Yes. Let's get the names right. Firing at Boromir, who I believe has a defense of 5. Well, he's got a shield though. Let me check this other book. It doesn't list all the stats in the basic rules. There's the basic and then more advanced rules. There's a more comprehensive set of rules. Let's see if Boromir's in here. Quickly. Boromir. I'm going to pause actually and make sure. I'll be right back. Alright, glad I checked because actually Boromir has a defense of 6, which many of you probably already know this, but Aragorn only has a defense of 5, so yeah, that does make a difference. If we go to the chart, we rolled a 5 and they have what? Roll a wound. Goblin bows have a strength of 2. Compare this to the defense of the target using the wound chart. So there's our 2 and defense of 6. Gives us a number, a 6 number. What does that number mean? Roll a wound. So we need to roll a 6. Is that what that means? Go to the chart with the expense value across the and to work out the result, find out strength 3 and 5. Okay, so he has to roll a 6 to wound, and he did not. Alright, so that's the end of the evil shoot phase. Let's do the forces of good shoot phase. Now, how many... Here's my next question. How many times do you get to shoot? Is it just once? Roll wound, just target, roll wound. Gotta take some time, ready an arrow, let's take the bow. Ah, there's a movement penalty too if you shoot. Choose target, roll to hit. Free. Now we gotta find Legolas, shoot value. Legolas, shoot. Is that what it is? As shoot? Shoot. Sorry about the delay here. Shoot. We'll pause again. I gotta check something else. Alright. Shoot value for Legolas is, where is he? 3+, so surely he gets a hit. Yes, he does. And what's his strength? Legolas' strength is 4. But then we need Goblin defense is a 4. That gives a number of 4 as a result. So 4 or less we wound. I'm sorry, 4 plus, and we rolled a 2. That's a great start for everybody there. Shooting phase is over. Nobody's accomplished anything. What's next? Movement phase? Is that what's next? Shoot phase. Party phase, move phase. Actually, nobody moved in the move phase. Fight phase. I'm a mess. Yeah, I should have moved into move phase, shoot phase. Also, shoot the side party and turn the side where party moves all spots first. Well, what was the? Because it takes a little time to ready an arrow and steady a bow. Aragorn and Legolas must give up half of their move to shoot. I'm only move up to 7. Okay, well he doesn't care to move anyway, so it'll be half. Let's just start moving. This is the hobbits. Here we go with this. Evil had priority, so let's go ahead and move them first. We'll move him right here-ish. He is going to move half, so that's about half because he fired a bow, right? Half here. That's about half. Messed up the tune there. These are just on foam. Yeah, see, there you go. There's nothing's glued together. They're just light foam pieces that are easily bumped. So we need to be ever cognizant of that. Put him here. And he will go right here. Now, him as well. You know what? He's going to stay there. But this guy's going to move up. Put him about right there. This guy shall proceed. Here-ish. This guy, if I bump something again, I'm on a screen right there. And this guy will go right here. Alright, what can we do with this? So there's our move phase. Everybody else is going to stay put. I'm keeping the fellowship out of harm's way as much as possible. Let's turn to face, at least for effect. And I think we're good there. Alright, what's next? We've done our priority phase, move phase, shoot phase, which should leave fight phase. Yes. Nobody's in contact, so no fight phase. End phase. The turn is over. Begin a new turn starting with the priority phase. Okay, but we need to check our scenario 4 specific rules for our end phase, which says the following special rules apply to the end phase. Trapdoors. one here, as mentioned. Just like in scenario 3, the Moria goblins that did not start on the board move on later in the game. The rules for the trapdoors are the same as before. Roll 1d6 for each trapdoor. Let's do the one on the left, and that's a 2. For 4, 5, or 6, a Moria goblin enters. We got nothing there. Let's do the other trapdoor. We do have one here. So here he comes. Alright, and then... remember, a new goblin may only arrive on a trapdoor that does not already have a model stood on top of it, closing the trapdoors. A good model can shut a trapdoor by ending the turn on top of it. Well, there's something to consider. So we just can't hang back as the good forces. We have to, I think, a couple of us strike out to close the trapdoors. And then the Moria goblins have caused them. The main doorway cannot be sealed, unlike the trapdoors. I think that's it. However, let's see. Yeah, so if the dice roll for priority or a tie, that's when the cave troll enters. Let's roll for priority here for essentially turn 2. We did not get a tie. The fellowship gets priority with a 6 and the evil forces a 5. We start with the correct turn order, and that will be the move phase. Yes, why can't I ever find and or remember, simply remember, move phase. Alright, so let's start, I wonder, no, I want to keep them there. I'm keeping them there. Here's what we'll do. We'll move him here into contact with that goblin for his move phase. He's going to stay here with the bow. All 3 will stay here. I wonder if we can take Aragorn and start moving. Yeah, here's what we'll do with Aragorn. We'll swing him around and have him basically head this way to knock the hell out of that goblin and hopefully close that trapdoor. Same as what's going on over here with Boromir. Knock that goblin out of the way, deal with these 2, shut the trapdoor. I think that's what I want to do anyway. And finally, the forces of evil movement. Let's just call them goblins. Shall we? Let's just call them goblins. This guy changed his mind. He's not going for Gandalf. He's going for one of the hobbits there. Moves into contact. This guy heads towards Gimli. Moves into contact. This guy heads for Legolas. As does this guy to Legolas. And this guy's going to move up. Am I using the right a stick? Yes. A stick. Let's put him. That should, yeah, okay, we can do this here with this guy. Alright, shoot phase. I'm going to say Legolas has no shot. He's being pretty much charged by 2 goblins. He wouldn't be able to stand there and fire a bow at somebody else or the goblins that he's in base contact with, so no shoot there. However, as you recall, we have 1, 2, 3. Well, that goblin's... What's going on with the goblin? Does he have a bow? What does he have here? Yes. He's not going to be able to shoot because he's in contact. Alright, so now it's going to be... They're in combat. You can't shoot into combat, so are these guys. So that doesn't leave a whole lot of shooting that we can do here. However, we do have Gandalf standing there. certainly able to be shot at, yes. Let's go ahead and take care of that. They will hit on what? 5+. So first goblin here. What does he get? He got a 5+. His strength is 3. And Gandalf. Where is ye old Gandalf? Gandalf. The gray or the white? He was the gray at this point, wasn't he? What the gray strength is a 4. So 3, 4. He only needs a 5 or a 6. You got a 4, so that's nothing. Alright. Next goblin. Same deal. Gonna need 5+. You got a hit. I already forgot what the hell. Strength of 4. No, defense of 5. Strength of 4. Defense of, yeah. 5+. Nope, no hit. Next goblin, final shot. Oh, he got his hit there, and 5 or 6. He got his wound. Well, what happens then? Let's pause this and come back. Well, this stinks because it looks like Gandalf only has 3 wounds that he can take. He's taken 1. Let's use Gandalf the white and give him a white die. And has 2 left. So that is alarming. Alright, that was our shoot phase, was it not? Now we can do the fight phase. Yes, fight phase. Who had priority? The fellowship had priority. And so let's start here with Aragorn, see what he can do here. What will he need to roll Aragorn to fight? Fight by choice, skills, kindness, motive, fight higher words, fight better, yes, fighting space between scenarios. Fight phase. The fighter. 2. Roll attack. Fight phase. Roll attacks. This stage represents blah blah blah. Roll attacks. Aragorn has 3 attacks, so roll 3 dice when determining the winner. Really? All Moria Goblin warriors have 1 attack, so we'll roll 1 die each. Count up the number of attacks that each side has in the fight. Each player should roll that number of dice. Determine the winner. Where the winner of each fight, take the single highest scoring die from each side and compare them. The side with the highest score is a winner. Well, that you can't get much more straightforward than that. And as mentioned, Aragorn has 3 attacks, right? Why is this so? Alright, let's roll his 3 dice. And he's got a 6, so that's a good sign. And then let's roll 1 for the goblin. And he rolled a 3, so I think Aragorn has it. Determine the winner. Sometimes the scores will be tied. They were not. Loser backs away. Once the winner of the fight is determined, the loser of the fight must back away 2 centimeters. I'm just backing up, trying to escape. And then, okay, so 2. He backs away, ish. out of face contact, and then we roll a wound. After the loser is backed away, the winner can attempt to strike him. The winner should roll 1 die for each attack they have, so that's 3. Using the wound chart, comparing the strength of the winner and the defense of the loser. Strength of the winner, defense of the loser. Strength of the winner, his strength is 4. Strength is 4. And the defense is 4. So 4 and 4. 4 and 4 is 4 plus. Well, we're going to roll 3 of these dice and see if we get a 4 plus. And we did, so he's dead. Bye-bye. That was that. Now we go to Gimli. What is his deal? What's your deal? Gimli, son of Glowworm Dwarf. He's going to roll 2 dice. He gets a 6. That's good. Goblin 1. It's a 1 goblin. No, there's only 1. So he rolled a 1. He's backs away. We rolled a wound. Gimli's strength is a 4. No, yes, 4. And the goblin's defense is a 4, which I think is a 4. Right? 4 and a 4 is a 4. He gets 2 attacks. Does he not? Which means we need a 4 plus on one of these 2 dice, and we got nothing. Gimli, you suck. Alright. Boromir, what's going on, buddy? What can you do for me, Boromir? 3 attacks. He's going to roll his 3 dice. There's a 6 and a 4. Well, how do you, let's do this again. He has 3 attacks. There are 2 goblins attacking him. Let's put 2 attacks on this one. Probably doing this incorrectly. Got a 6, and that goblin rolls a 6, so that's a tie. What happens on a stinking tie? Jesus. Fight phase. Sometimes the scores will be tied. In this case, the model with the higher fight value wins the fight. Fair enough. So, Boromir wins that. Now we roll to wound that goblin. Boromir with a strength of 4. That's going to be 4 up. 2 dice, 4 up. You got it. So that goblin's gone. And 1 attack on the other goblin. He rolls a 4. The goblin rolls a 5. The goblin wins. Really? He has to back away and roll to wound. So goblin strength is 3. And Boromir's defense is 6. Wow. So this dude needs a 6 to accomplish anything. He does not. That's the end of that. I did not do Legolas, did I not? Let's do Legolas. Let's do it. Legolas. How many attacks does he have, I wonder? 50? No, only 2. 1 for each goblin. First goblin gets a 2. Goblin gets a 1. Of course he did. Legolas won that. He pushes back. Roll to wound. Legolas strength. 4. Yeah, it's going to be 4 up. He gets him. And the other one, Legolas gets a 4. Goblin gets a 5. That stinks. He backs off. Goblin rolls to wound. Does so because he rolled a 6. So Legolas, who can only handle 2 hits, apparently. That seems awful. Awful low. Is now down to 1 hit. What is going on? Alright, next, let's roll priority again. This time the forces of evil, i.e. the goblins, have priority. We did not get a tie, so we still won't see Cave Troll. Let's make this our final turn, because now I'm starting to sniffle, probably from the candles. Move phase, yes? Move phase. Back into base contact. They stay back into base contact. Back into base contact. Oh, I didn't resolve that, I don't think. Did I? No. Let's go back in time and resolve this. Gotta get back in time. And then we will go to the fellowship or move phase. That is... Goblin with spear or bow, he's gonna roll 1 die. He gets a 2. Who is that, first of all? Not what, but who is that? Who are you? Where are you? Let me find what I'm looking for. That is not the dude with the pot. Legolas, Sam, Pippin. Is it Frodo? Excuse me. Who are you? Can't tell. It's Mary. Jesus, okay. What is Mary equipped with here that he can do? Yeah, he's going to roll 1 as well. But he got 6, and he wins, and that backs him off. And now we roll a wound. What's the strength of a Mary? Is it 2? And a goblin defense. Strength is a 2. Goblin defense. It's a 4. We're going to need a 5 or a 6 to wound that dude. We do not. Now we go to the fellowship phase. I will pause and come right back. Fellowship move phase. He should be good to go to stand on the trap door. Does he need to remain on the trap door? Surely not. That's going to waste a whole fighter. Let's go back to our rules and see. Scenario 4. Balin's tomb. End phase. Closing the trap doors by ending the turn on top of it. Let's see if any good model is stood on the trap door in the end phase, so we need to leave him there at least through this turn. Gandalf, what are you doing? Nothing? Let's help Mary out. What do you think? Let's do that. Let's help. Even though, yeah, you're good. Let's help Mary out. He was at a 2. Everybody else is stuck where they are. That brings us to the fight phase. Let's go ahead and do that. Gandalf, what do you got, buddy? Beat him with a stick. Gandalf Grey. Attack. 1 attack. Rolls a 6 though, so that's awesome. And stupid goblin rolls a 1. Good to go there. Backs him off. Roll a wound. Gandalf, what's your strength? There's a 4, and he has a 4, and that's going to be a 4. It's always a 4. A 4 and a 4 and a 4 and a 4. Right? Yes, defense 4, and that makes, you guessed it, 4 plus. He did kill him by. Because they only have 1 wound, right? Yes. Gimli? Well, why am I doing that? I think the evil had priority, so we need to switch it up here. Let's go Goblin against Gimli. Only has 1 attack. Gets a 1. And I got a 4. Good job. Gimli backs him off. Wound that. fella. Gimli has a strength of, again, 4, so that's going to be 4 plus. He has 2 attacks, so 3 and got him. Bye. Legolas with only 1 wound left, getting attacked by this goblin. 1 attack rolls a 4. Legolas. Legolas wins that and backs him off. And kills him. Nicely done. Boromir getting attacked by a goblin as well. Goblin rolls a 2. Boromir, who has a... He's going to roll 3 of these. Gets a 4, beats him up, pushes him back, roll the wound. Boromir's strength is, let me guess, a 4. So 4 up. Does not kill him, backs him off though. And that's the end of that phase. But my question is, and again I'm probably doing this incorrectly, let's go back to, just to be sure here, scenario 2, shoot phase, smooth phase, fight phase. Roll number of dice equal the attack's characteristics. Aragorn has 3, so he rolls 3 dice. Morgan, yeah, I was doing it right. Now to determine the winner. Take the highest scoring dice from each side, compare them. Loser backs away. Winner rolls to win. Yeah, I was doing it correctly. So there's a number of turns. My nose is starting to run again, I believe, from the candles. Bit of a cough. I think that's it for now. May or may not come back to this, but probably not the best video to learn how to play this, but I just want to give you a taste, a little flavor of Balin's Tomb, Fellowship of the Ring. Post comments, questions, suggestions, etc. at the bottom. Any mistakes I made, gladly point them out. That's how we learn. Hope you guys do well, are doing well, and we'll talk next time.